Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope everything is fine with you. Today we're gonna look at 25 expressions that can help you a lot to connect your ideas in English. Some of these expressions you are familiar with, you are already using some of them. Some of them will be new to you, so you can write them down on a piece of paper. Or you can download the PDF file because I'm gonna leave it on the description of the video. Okay? So let's have a look at them. Let's go. Okay, guys, so let's have a look at these 25 expressions to connect ideas. And then we have a story where we are using this vocabulary after we go through the list. Okay, so look at number 1. However, used to contrast ideas or show a change in direction. I wanted to go to the beach, however, it was raining. Number 2, in addition, to add more information. I like reading books, in addition to watching movies. Number 3, on the one hand, and number 4, on the other hand, they usually go together. So we have two hands. On the one hand, this is the situation. On the other hand, this is the situation. So again, to contrast ideas. Check the example. I love living in the city on the one hand because of the cultural events and restaurants. On the other hand, I also enjoy the peace and quiet of the countryside. So on the one hand, the city is great because of that. On the other hand, the countryside is great because of that. First, to introduce a sequence. First, I want to talk about the weather, then the traffic. Next, again, when there's a sequence, next, I want to discuss the food options available. Furthermore, to add more information or ideas. I like playing sports. Furthermore, I enjoy watching sports. So this is a very polite expression. Furthermore, additionally, another one to add ideas. I like traveling. Additionally, I enjoy trying new foods. In contrast, so this one very clearly about contrast. I like hot weather. In contrast, my friend prefers cold weather. Number 10, as a result, it shows the consequence of an action. I didn't study for the exam. As a result, I failed. A synonym would be therefore. So the same meaning. I didn't study for the exam, therefore I failed. Number 12, in the meantime. So two things happening at the same time. Look at the example. I'll be away on vacation. In the meantime, my colleague will take care of my tasks. Number 13, in the end, I tried to fix the bike. In the end, I had to take it to a mechanic. So the final outcome or result of a situation. In the end, it was the mechanic who could fix it. I couldn't fix the bike. 14, in conclusion, I think we should choose option A. Number 15, it's the same as number 14. The meaning is the same. To sum up, we need to finish the project by the end of the month. In conclusion, we need to finish the project by the end of the month. 16, as a result, we looked at this one already. Let's have a look at another example. I woke up very late. As a result, I missed the train. Remember, guys, that the file, the PDF file, is on the description of the video. So you can download it and you can practice at home as well at another time. Also, guys, I'm starting a newsletter. Okay, so I'm gonna every week I'm gonna put in this newsletter activities so you can have material to practice during the week. So videos, songs, texts, articles, grammar exercises. If you are interested, it's completely free. I'm gonna leave the link on the description of the video. Okay. I also started a website where I offer my private lessons, so you can check it out as well. It's on the description of the video. There are some free resources. This activity is gonna be there as well, so check it out, please. Everything, all the links on the description of the video. Number 17. First of all, I want to talk about the weather, then the traffic. So to introduce a sequence or a list of events. Hence, look, this is a nice one. A lot of people don't know this one. To indicate a logical conclusion. I didn't eat breakfast, hence I felt hungry all morning. Then, sequence of events. I went to the store, then I came home and cooked dinner. After that, sequence of events. I went to the store, after that, I came home and cooked dinner. Before that, I went to the store. Before that, I had breakfast. 22, at the same time. I was studying for my exam. At the same time, my friend was watching TV. In the meantime, at the same time, very similar expressions. In the same way, so to describe a similarity between two or more things. I like reading books. In the same way, my friend likes watching movies. Number 24, meanwhile. So two or more actions happening at the same time. Again, I was studying for my exam. Meanwhile, my friend was watching TV. In spite of, used to show that something is true despite a problem or obstacle. I like traveling in spite of the fact that I am afraid of flying. So flying is an issue, it's a small problem, but in spite of that, I keep traveling, I like traveling. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the story now, where we are using some of this vocabulary. Okay, when you are reading, guys, texts, stories, articles, try to do it out loud. Try to listen to your voice because it helps you with your speaking. It helps you with your pronunciation. It's okay if you think it's difficult and you're going to make mistakes. It's fine. It's not a problem. That's how you learn, guys, when you're making mistakes. Yes, I'm fluent in English. I've been fluent for a very long time and I still make mistakes, guys, and it's absolutely fine. What you want is to become a very good communicator. Uh, what I mean is you want to be clear when you speak so other people understand what you're saying, and you want to use grammar structures correctly, this kind of thing, okay? But to get there, you need to practice, you need to speak, you need to listen to your voice. So let's read the story together. A year of progress. As I stepped off the train at Paddington Station, I couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and nervousness. I had been planning this weekend in London for months, and I was determined to make the most of it. However, I had one major obstacle: my limited English skills. I had studied English in school, but I had never had the chance to practice it in a real life setting, in a real life situation. Let's see what's gonna happen. I spent the first day wandering around the city, trying to navigate the streets and read signs. In addition to the language barrier, I also struggled to understand the local customs and traditions. I stumbled upon a small cafe and decided to try some traditional English breakfast. Meanwhile, I was trying to order, but the waiter kept asking me questions and I couldn't understand what he was saying. As I sat down to eat, I realized that I was wasting a lot of time trying to communicate. In contrast, if I were fluent in English, I could have easily ordered food, asked for directions, and even struck up conversations with locals. I felt frustrated and disappointed in myself. As a result, I decided to take English more seriously and make it a priority in my life. I started taking online courses, practicing with language exchange apps, and even watching English TV shows and movies with subtitles. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to improve my skills. A year went by. So a year of practice. A year of practice is a lot of time, guys. If you are practicing every week, in 1 year, you're going to make a lot of progress. Okay. Trust me. A year went by and I found myself back in London for another weekend. This time, I felt more confident and prepared. I had been practicing my English for months and I could understand and communicate with ease. In the meantime, I had also learned more about the city's history, culture, and customs, which made my experience even more enjoyable. As I walked through the streets, I felt a sense of freedom and independence. I could consequently navigate the city with ease, ask for directions, and even engage in conversations with locals. I visited museums, galleries, and historical landmarks, and I felt like I was truly experiencing the city. There you go. It's a great feeling, guys, when you can communicate. Yes, people understand what you're saying. You become independent with English. It's a very good feeling. In conclusion, my weekend in London was a turning point for me. It made me realize the importance of language skills and the impact it can have on one's life. I was grateful for the opportunity to practice my English and experience the city in a new way. To sum up, I had learned a valuable lesson. Language skills are not just a tool for communication, but also a key to unlocking new experiences and opportunities. I left London feeling inspired and motivated, knowing that I had taken the first step towards a more fulfilling and productive life. The end. There you go, guys. You have a big list of vocabulary to practice. You have a story that you can use to practice your speaking, your reading. Okay, so remember to check the link on the description of the video. Also, if you are interested in free extra material every week, sign up for my newsletter. The link is down there as well. Check my website where you can find free resources. And if you are interested in private lessons that focus on speaking, communication, check on the website as well. My contact is there. You can practice more English watching this video. It's all made for you guys so you can improve. I did it, yes, and if I could become fluent in English, I'm sure you can do it as well. Just remember to be consistent, okay? Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.